So I got some kind of weird news, kind of a good news, bad news situation. I inherited a house, and it's not like a giant mansion, but it's more than good enough for me and the girls, and, the bad news part is that my grandmother died. I hadn't seen her since I was like 5 years old. I would wonder for years just why that was, but I would eventually learn the reason of this deep rift between my mother and grandmother. Reasons involving the paranormal and occult that would only pull me deeper and deeper into a terrifying world of supernatural reality and a secret family legacy that ended with my great-grandfather. We entered the house with no expectations, finding it brimming with at least 3 generations of the family's belongings, going back to my great-grandfather Leopold Oldry. I would come to find much more hidden underneath this roof, including multiple unquiet spirits that seemed set on helping me discover something. Just a couple days after getting word, we made the multi-day trip across several states to the very same home that I hadn't stepped foot in decades. My grandmother's car was still in the driveway. Everything on that property belonged to us now. The atmosphere was strange as we pulled up. We went inside to find 100 years worth of belongings, things left by more than 3 generations of our family, who it seemed remained as well. The strange shadow silhouette in the mirror would prove to be the first of many strange, occult-related incidents that happened in the house. I started making something of a video catalog of all the items left in the house. Strange film equipment, paintings, and while looking over bookcases, something crazy happened. It's all something. An ominously titled book fell from the shelf, revealing an envelope addressed to me. Right around the same time, this strange frog doll appeared, reappearing all over the house in random spots. The family apparently called her Frogette. The next strange find would come while looking into the large backyard shed. Oh, shit. It's him, but it was inside of there. I had uncovered a journal of Leopold Oldry, my great-grandfather. Looking through the extremely aged journal at first provided more questions than answers. My great-grandfather wrote in code, and I soon found letters of his as well. It did belong to my great-grandfather. He was actually in the movie business in Europe before he immigrated here. He talks about this guy, Benjamin Christensen. Benjamin Christensen was the producer of the terrifying silent film Haxan, Witchcraft Through the Ages. A film visually depicting ancient beliefs about witchcraft and Satanism, juxtaposed the innocent suffering some of those beliefs would cause. The journal would also expose a long history of working with the church, as well as law enforcement and secret government agencies. At first normal things like church construction and help with missing persons, but as I dug into his history I would find increasingly strange reports, involving all manner of paranormal and supernatural phenomena, including some of the most famous examples of such things in the state. I would soon find the remnants of a congregation he worked with, and the interview that followed was incredibly strange.
Hello, this is Father William.
Hi, my name is Alex. Exorcisms, or like the prevalence of exorcisms and things like that during that period?
No, he never talked about anything like that.
Did he ever mention the name or anybody named Leopold Oldry? You ever heard that name, or did he talk about that person?
I'm sorry, I don't think this is a good idea. Have a nice day.
Researching the small town's history revealed his collaborations with many of the local churches. Reaching out to the community itself would give me a startling new lead: the supposed whereabouts of his remains in a said-to-be-abandoned church. I got some information from somebody, I don't know how accurate it is, I'm going to find out. In a church that's kind of out here in the middle of nowhere, where my great-grandfather was buried. Here we go. So this is the place. It's a little bit strange because it does seem kind of upkept, even though it is old and all boarded up. Back here. a nowhere area. It's just like in the middle of nowhere. It's the graveyard. There's a no trespassing sign. I've got 2 daughters, so I can't risk getting into any trouble at all. You can see, no trespassing private property. Visiting that location dramatically increased the paranormal activity within the house, starting with the sudden appearance of a strange set of keys with the letters and journal I'd found of my great-grandfather. Okay, I just heard a loud bang out here. It's the middle of the night. Sounded like it was coming from the kitchen. Hello? Somebody here. What the fuck? Okay, so I just came out and saw this chair freaking slide by itself away from the table, and when I look at what was out on the table, what I definitely did not put out here, it is my great-grandfather's journal, his old letters, those keys I found, and a photo album that I had not even known was here. This looks like an old, really old family photo album. And then this is a picture of my grandmother, my great-grandfather's daughter. So I'm freaking out right now. I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm thinking maybe I shouldn't have gone to that graveyard. I don't know. What was that? Oh, shit. I'm out here in my living room again, which is right by where that chair moved the other night. And I don't know, there's just been like scary going on around that. Oh, shit! Oh, no. What the fuck? Okay, this shit is getting too fucked up to believe. Okay, Leo, great-grandpa, whatever. I got the key. Oh. I got the keys. I'm gonna try to find whatever they unlock. I feel like that's what you want me to do. Stop scaring the shit out of me. I'm gonna do this. Stop scaring the shit out of me.